Everybody, Bob Ichino from Path Trading Partners. Market just opened, so we're doing a quick equity path chat for you. We covered Apple's earnings briefly yesterday in the PM equity update of the path chat. And now we're going to take a look at that, as well as looking at a trade call we made last week for NVIDIA, which triggered a couple days ago. Looked like it was last Friday or so. Yeah, last Friday morning, Thursday afternoon. Anyway, we're going to update that trade, and then we'll take a look at a new potential developing trade in Starbucks, which would be a short. But let me turn it over to Mike. He can tell you what he's seeing in the charts.
Okay, thanks, Bob. Here's our NVIDIA. You can see how it triggered last Friday. Went up, pulled back to our rotation zone. You'll notice this is a lot of times a key theme where we use a rotation zone prior, resistance becoming support, pulling back there nicely, and now it's up again today. Nowhere near the stop levels, which are all the way down here. So, and we'll move our stop up if we hit the 114.10 mark. I'm just going to go with the 114 mark since it's that even number principle. So that's what I will be watching for with NVIDIA, but it's playing out as they normally do at this point. Starbucks, I'm watching this on a weekly. We have a weekly potential double top. It's going to be a single target. It's got to close below this 55.04 level, and I'd watch for a close below the 55 round number. Then it's going to be a single target trade down at the 51.67 number due to this long tail on the weekly. If you look down to a daily, you can see that the target falls into some solid green candles, so that's suitable for me. I'm just going to be looking for doing anything on the weekly, and the stop levels are up here. Finally, but again, to reiterate, we need a close below this $55 mark for it to potentially trigger. It is a confirmed double top, though, because we already traded below that level. Finally, Apple, which we covered yesterday. I still have on one of the Elliott wave counts. The projection is up around the 133 mark, 133.30. We talked about this. The lower level here was our target. We easily got above after hours, and now we're continuing higher. This is on a weekly chart. Our next levels are up around this 132.65, somewhere right around there, tying in with the 133. So anywhere between mid 132s and mid 133s are our next levels up. That's the way it looks on the weekly. If you drop down to a daily now, you can see this big gap from the daily. I would not be surprised to see this at some point pull back, possibly retest the support level before going higher. We've really extended far from the rotation zone, so don't expect this to instantly go to targets that I outlined before. Don't expect it to get here instantly. It could take a few weeks to get up to this level. So if we were to see some kind of normal pullback, that would be completely in line with this. Nothing I'd look to trade on a short-term basis. There's no way I'd fight this trend. I'd just look to possibly add to positions or do other plays in the direction of the longer-term trend on pullbacks. That's the only thing I will be looking to do in Apple. That's it for right now. Turn it back over to Bob.
Cheers, guys. Mike, if you could put up that Starbucks chart really quick again. Just want to reiterate to everybody, this is a weekly chart. So when Mike says a weekly close, that means Friday afternoon. All right, so a close below 55 today doesn't necessarily trigger it. Okay, just keep that in mind when you're looking at a weekly chart. A weekly close happens on Friday afternoon. Money Path Podcast, pathtradingpartners.com, support at pathtradingpartners.com, and we'll see you in the next Path Chat. Thanks, everybody.